Makes sense.
He's not the cheesy PR guy.
Welcome to the show. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Scott.
So E3 must have been great for you guys because it was a title that was really low on the radar, but wow, did people take notice of it?
Yeah, it was a big surprise for us because we were, being a government project, we were, as you said, kind of under the radar, and we kind of wanted to come out. We'd been working very hard for 3 years, and we wanted to make a statement when we came out, so we worked very hard on that presentation.
And why do you explain being a government project, what that means to gamers?
Well, what it would mean to gamers is that we were commissioned by the U.S. Army to produce this product. We were kind of outside of the retail market when we were creating it, and it was a little bit different for us as we're truly game developers, so it was a little bit different way to think about making a game.
Right on. Now, along those same lines, Mega Man 2000 says, what changes, if any, were made from the Army version of the game to make it suitable for retail?
Right. Well, our biggest challenge was in getting the player to think like a squad leader. People don't have trouble getting over the controls, but they do have trouble getting over the tactics involved. Because our end user was always a sergeant, and he knows he can look at a situation and understand what to do, but a regular gamer kind of just gets flustered, they panic.
And you don't get to control the actual soldiers like traditional third-person and first-person games, right?
Correct. You don't actually drive them directly. You don't push forward and a guy doesn't move forward. It's more about being a tactician. It's more about being the commander.
Right. Now, Ikebon wants to know, is the AI able to change strategies in the middle of a level to try and defend against your strategies?
Yes, they are. They can coordinate together. It all depends on the individual that you're encountering. Are they asymmetrical in an Army term, which means are they not coordinated, or are they actually working as a group?
All right, I got a question from Blue Falcon. He says, the last time I checked, I heard this is currently an Xbox exclusive. Will it ever be ported to another console, or will it just be on the Xbox?
There'll be a PC SKU several months later, but it will only be, as far as consoles, Xbox exclusive.
All right, let's take a call. Hey, caller.
Hey.
Hey. Hey. Hey. What's your name?
JD, a.k.a. Halo Master Chief.
All right, Halo Master Chief, you have a question about Full Spectrum Warrior?
Yes, I do.
All right, shoot.
How much did you work with the U.S. military to get this game as accurate as possible?
We worked exclusively with them. We were just hand in glove. They were essentially our publisher, and they had the final say over everything that went into the game.
Now, Fusion Fox 64
Wait, thank you,
says...
Halo Master Chief.
Yes, thanks, Halo Master Chief.
Sorry about that.
Hey.
Hey. All right. Fusion Fox 64 says, straight up, I want to know how deep the game is. Does it have an immersive storyline that sucks you in? Great characters?
Yeah, another challenge that we face is that these are light infantry, which means they're the average Joe soldier. So they're not special forces. They don't bounce around the world. They're not, in the Alps one day and in a jungle the next. So our story takes place during one operation in one city in one single day, kind of like the show 24. It starts at 6 a.m. and it ends at 6 p.m.
Very cool. That's totally new.
Bang and Hermdog both want to know about this. Since there's no control over individual soldiers, what have you done to make the AI formidable as both an ally and an enemy? Especially when you're giving out commands, you want to make sure that they're going to do what you tell them to do.
Right. Well, that was the big. As soon as you take the direct control away, that was the big thing that was our challenge.